my sewing friends. My name's Diana and this is my sewing vlog, The Wandering Sewist. Welcome to my channel. Today is another edition of #Friday Sews, where we talk a little bit about sewing and a little bit about life. So, for sewing this week, what I have been doing is I have been focusing on making the reusable feminine hygiene pads for my project for our ladies in our church that live in Africa. So these are the what I have done of the larger size, and this is what I have done of the smaller size so far. That's what I have so far. There's 24 of each size so far, so that's 48 total pads. Not nearly enough, but again, I'm only one person and I have all of my other mom duties and other things I would like to sew as well. So that's the only sewing I have been doing. I am about to take a break from that though, and over the next few days I'm going to work on a different project because I don't want to get burnt out on my service project and then not have any sojo left at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna alternate working on my passion project for service and then also be able to make things for myself as well. So what I would like to make next for myself is this fabric. So I bought this last week, and it's a coating fabric. It's already quilted, it's already lined. All I have to do is cut my coat pieces out and sew them together. I've washed it already as well. So I just need to cut them out, sew it together, and bind the edges. I don't have any quilting to do. I don't have anything else to do. And I only have one set of pieces to cut out. Whereas when I was making my own quilted jacket, I had to piece together the pieced fabric. So I had to sew all the little squares together. And then I had to cut the pieces into roughly the same shape as the pattern pieces. And then the filling, which is the white flannel, and the backing, which is that orange fabric, all into the same shape. Then I had to take it over to my machine and quilt each of those rough cut pieces. And then I had to cut everything out again out of that quilted fabric. So it took a long time. I think it took over a month for me to make that coat. Part of the reason is because I did take a couple of weeks off to go to France for a couple weeks. And I think that's one of the reasons why it took so long, but at least I finished it. So my next project is this one. And this time I'm going to put a collar on. And I am going to put the collar band all the way down to give me a little bit of extra space so that I can perhaps install some snaps or something like that in order to close it all the way down to make it more coat-ish. But I am also made sure that I have enough fabric to put in the patch pockets that go on the outside. Big giant patch pockets on the outside. So I'm excited about starting this. It's going to be gorgeous and I cannot wait to get it done. And that is it for sewing this week. For life this week, it's been a super quiet week. I have been focusing on my health. I have been walking several times this week. One day I even walked 3.6 miles, which is the most I've done in a while. Today I went to my circuit training class and lifted weights, and my plan is next week to do that twice. So instead of just once a week, I want to start doing it twice a week. And I'm excited about that. I'm just working on getting my diet healthy and getting out all the stuff that I don't need to be eating. And I've been really successful, and I've been having a lot less other problems like acid reflux and things like that that's associated with foods that don't agree with me. So I have been doing better in that way. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm going to find out how well I'm doing after tomorrow because I'm getting my blood work done tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'll be meeting with my endocrinologist next week. So to get the results of my blood work. I'm also thinking that because I am a woman of a certain age, I need to see a doctor that specializes in hormone balancing. So I'm told that there's an OB at the clinic here in town in Prague that works with hormone balancing. So I'm going to see if I can get an appointment with her. And hopefully that will help with, because I suspect that most of my weight is hormonal weight. Well, and stress, of course. Because as you know, if you know my story, you know that I have quite a bit of stress in my life. But that's it. That is it. It's a very quiet week. There's not much else going on. And so this is going to be very quick Friday Sews for you. Sorry. I know that some of you like to just put me on in the background while you are busy sewing or doing your household things, whatever you like to do, and listen to me chat at you while you are busy. Unfortunately, today is a short one because there just hasn't been a lot going on. Now, hopefully next week that I'll have more to chat to you about. I hope. We'll see. Maybe I'll be able to show you my finished coat if I can really work on it. We'll see. Depends on the family, of course, because having the time to sew is not always a given because family has to come first over my hobby, as it should be. Okay, so I hope you guys all have a fabulous weekend, and I hope you have time to sew something beautiful. Take care. Bye-bye.